Metal. Metal out your ass. Well, I'm here doing a video blog, or a video rant, I guess, about metal. My big thing here is there's so many subgenres of metal that I don't even know them all. I'm a metal fan, but I don't know them all. I'm not the diehard metalhead, yeah, metalhead, nothing but metal. I'm a giant metal fan, and I won't date anyone who doesn't really like metal, because, let's face it, all I really listen to is metal and a few other things. Horrorcore. Anyways, there's so many genres of metal that I really hate it. I hate it when someone claims to be a bigger metalhead than anyone else. Some of them don't even know what the hell they're talking about. Some of them do. It doesn't matter. Just don't claim to be better at being a metalhead than anyone else. It's not about how many shows you went to. It's not about how many CDs you have. It's not about how many posters you have. It's more about in your heart how much you actually love the music. It's not even about how many bands you actually know that are metal. I don't know that many bands. I'm not going to say I don't know a lot. I'm just going to say there's a lot of people who are probably watching this video blog that are going to know so many more bands that I don't know. Some of my favorite metal bands that I listen to is Nonpoint, Mushroomhead, who's my favorite band in general. El Nino, Goatwhore, love Goatwhore. I love the name Goatwhore. That's just awesome. You know, you got great bands like that, and there's so many different types of bands in metal. First off, some of the pioneers of metal. You know, you have Led Zeppelin, who's a pioneer of metal. You got why did the name fucking escape me? Black Sabbath is a pioneer of metal. You know, and people are going to probably say that Led Zeppelin's not a pioneer of metal and whatever. It is. Trust me, it may sound soft now in comparison to everything that's metal is considered now. But that's part of the thing. Not everything hard, yelling, screaming, thrash, death metal. There's other genres of metal. You know, for in fact, industrial. You got 9 Inch Nails and Tool that, to be honest, don't sound like your traditional metal bands or what anyone would think when they hear metal. They're great bands, and they're metal. There's bands like Korn that are new metal, which, yeah, they're not very hard, but I love Korn for one very important reason. I was growing up in, well, I was in fucking psych wards and mental institutions and boys' homes and shit like that, where I only listened to whatever else what everyone else wanted to listen to, which is basically the top 40 drone, follow the leader type bullshit. And then, oddly enough, I heard the song Follow the Leader, or Freak Unleashed off the Follow the Leader CD. I literally went, wow, that music rocks. Because up to then, I didn't really pay attention to music or lyrics or anything, because I didn't really like it. I heard that song, and I'm like, wow, what's that? And everyone has that metal song that made them turn to metal. That one song you heard that made you go, wow. Now, even though you don't like that band anymore or listen to that band anymore, you still have a place in your heart for that one song that made you go, wow. And everyone has their own song, and everyone remembers who it is. It's just great to have that wow song. Because every time you hear it, you're literally go back to the first time you heard it, and you literally think about how great your life is and how great your musical taste is because you found that and helped you find who you were and rounded yourself out. In short, metal rocks, and keep doing your metal stuff. Go see live shows, because live shows fucking rock, and don't be afraid to hit the mosh pit. Big thing. When you go to a live show, hit the mosh pit. The mosh pit's a rock. I went to a show a couple months ago, and there was a kid there that tapped me on the shoulder and went, hey, are you going to watch me if I go in the mosh pit? And I looked at the kid, and I'm like, yeah, I'll watch you best I can, man. Because I can can tell it's your fucking first show. It's all about the fucking metal and moshing. Kid jumped in the mosh pit, I jumped in after him, you know? Made sure the kid didn't get hurt. I'm sure it was probably the best show he will ever have, for one very important reason. First time you mosh. You remember the first time you mosh. Or you forget because you get knocked out. Either way, you remember entering the pit. And I remember leaving it, but you remember entering the pit, which is just a great feeling new to a pit. I love seeing a metal band live. I'm going to see All That Remains and In Flames live. And it's all about seeing them live and hitting a mosh pit at least once during the show. At least once during your lifetime. Because hell, even if it's not your thing, you can at least say you fucking did it, you know? In short, metal rocks. And it's all about expanding your metal horizon. Listening to other bands, listening to other groups. I mean, there's bands that I don't like Static X, that I don't really like Static X, and I'm not really afraid to admit it. I'm not saying they suck, I just say I don't like them. Don't know why I don't like them, and there's sure everyone has their own bands that for some reason they don't like, or they can even point out the reason they don't like them, but they just don't like them. There's some bands you love that if someone says you don't like, or they don't like you, get defensive and want to punch them. Everyone has those bands that are close to their heart, and it's all about sharing those bands. If you find a new metal band you like, tell someone you know likes metal. Because finding out new metal bands nowadays is fucking hard as hell. Because the only way I ever find out of metal bands when one of my friends goes, "Hey man, there's this new metal band I like. You should check them out." Or I ride in the car with my friend Keeble, who has like over 400 CDs in his car alone. 90% of it, just metal. Randomly pops in something, I'm like, metal, metal, metal. That's all fucking rock, man. Who was this? So, look out for new metal that you like. Become fans of newer bands, and respect the old people, and respect everyone's view of metal. Just don't be claiming to be more a metal fan because you listen to black metal and that person listens to glam metal. So, glam metal usually are pussies, but just something I'm stating out, that glam metal is still metal, and show the devil horns and proudly to all of it.